So today we're going to be teaching Otis the emergency stop, and I've got Tom here with me to help me show you how we start building that cue in. Now, the emergency stop is a really important behaviour that I would start teaching any dog from the age of about 4 to 5 months onwards. Fantastic behaviour for your off-lead dogs if they're near roads, if they're around animals they're going to chase, or really just for any dog. You need this as a safety measure. So Otis obviously already has an emergency stop, but I've taught him that with a completely different method. So you're going to see him learn it this way as if it was the first time. A few important concepts here, and it's a bit more of a complicated advanced behaviour, but the main thing to think about is I'm going to be adding in this cue, which is the hand gesture, and then I'm going to be fading it out and replacing it with the word stop. So think about learning to fade that cue and replace it with a verbal one instead, but I'll walk you through the whole process with Tom in a second. So the first thing we're going to do is put Otis into a down stay and then walk a few steps away from him. We're using pieces of food. One of these. Really big pieces of food, so about that big, because I need Otis to be able to see them flying through the air. So when Otis is in his down stay, I'm going to encourage him to move towards me. I'm not going to recall him, I'm just going to make a little bit of noise so he considers moving towards me. And then I'm going to do a kind of bowling motion and throw the food up towards him so that he has to halt in his tracks in order to try and catch this piece of food or grab it off of the floor wherever he is. So have a go doing that.
Otis. Down, down, stay.
Lovely. Okay, so you see there, Otis has seen that flying through the air and gone, no, I'm going to stop here, I don't want to go all the way towards that person. That is the beginning of your stop. So once you've done that 10 times or so, what I'm going to ask you to do is, as you release the piece of food out of your hand, say the word stop. So you're starting to build an association between that kind of halt and the stop signal you're giving the dog. So this time do the same thing, so add in your stop cue.
Down. Come on. Otis, come. Stop.
Lovely, really nice. So you see there the word stop was timed. The second Otis kind of started to automatically halt because he saw that that meant the food was being thrown towards him. So you're going to start then fading out this cue, your hand signal, and only having in your stop. Now the end result is you have your dog in a field with other dogs, next to traffic, whatever it is that may distract them. You can say stop and they anticipate food is going to land wherever I am, so I should keep still. Obviously the difference between that end behaviour and what we're doing here is huge. So you do need to take time generalising this, doing it in different contexts, and teaching the dog whenever you hear that word, something amazing is coming to exactly where you are, don't bother moving.